1954, Big League Baseball has come to Baltimore. The city of crab cakes and marble steps has welcomed the summer game to the land of Chesapeake Bay. From St. Louis, the American League has moved the Browns franchise to Baltimore. And the magic word is Orioles.
Again. The Yankee outfield is straight away. Ford scraping around out there on the mound. Now he looks at a Yogi for the sign. Does it like that one. He shakes it off and gets another. Now Ford's ready to deliver. Here's a pitch. There's a line drive through the middle of a diamond and on out into center field. Manlow grabs it on one hop and fires it back into the infield. Cone, after a big turn, settles for a single. Now with one out, the Orioles have the tying run on base, and that'll bring Vic Wirtz to the plate.
Bunt, lay one down the line.
Wirtz is stepping in now. The big slugger's always a threat to hit one out of here. Vic's digging in. He's batting .284.
Don't listen to him, Vic. Just get him into scoring position.
Runs batted in. Wirtz is waiting. Here's a pitch. It's a line shot toward short. Rizzuto spears it with a leap to his left. Phil fires over to Skowron at first, and Cone is doubled off. The game's over. The Yankees win it 5-4. The Yanks have swept the series from the Orioles. It totals New York 5
Darn fools. You'd think bunting had been banned in Baltimore.
Aunt Mary.
Hi, Billy.
I thought they had it in the back.
Oh, well, not with you-know-who at the helm.
You mean Leonard
No,
Oates?
don't mention his name in my apartment. He's given me enough gray hairs.
You got any trash you want me to stick out for you?
Oh, yeah, thanks, Billy. You know where it is, under the sink. And see what's in the cookie jar.
You know who should manage the birds?
Sure, Leo DeRocher. The man's a genius. You know, I don't think he was even born like other people. He was just sort of hatched out of a baseball.
Nah, I think they ought to hire you.
Me? You mean me? Oh, Billy. Can't you just see it?
You know, I wondered where you disappeared. I should have figured you're ruining your dinner again.
Good afternoon,
I told
Mr.
you-
Strasburg.
Oh, how are you, Miss Stapleton?
I'm fine, knock wood. And yourself?
Well, don't ask. You know, in a mad world, dear lady, it's a terrible curse to be sane.
I'm taking out her trash, Grandpa.
Oh, I shall take it.
This time, put something into it. Okay. Now, twist your wrist and fling it. It's called a slider.
Like this? How come a lady knows so much about baseball?
Oh, I used to play it sometimes with the nurses at the hospital. Come here, I'll show you how to hold it.
What hospital?
You know, Johns Hopkins on Monument. See? Just like that. 2 fingers.
You work there?
No, I lived there. You see, when I was 6 years old, we were so poor. I used to walk around Baltimore all by myself in my rags. I didn't even have any shoes. And then one night, they found me, passed out in the snow. Then they took me to the hospital, saved my life. I spent 33 years there. Go on now, try to pitch one of those sliders.
33 years? Holy cow! How come?
Operations.
Well, you must have hated that place more than I hate school.
No, it was like home to me. The doctors and the nurses took such good care of me. Here's a grounder. Keep your mitt down.
Can I play catch with you guys? She ain't a guy, Tommy. Yeah, sorry. Ma'am.
Oh, it's okay, but I'm not a ma'am either. Why don't you call me Aunt Mary?
That's okay with me. I haven't got any aunts. Sure got a lot of uncles.
Nice to come from such a large family.
They're not really my uncles. That's just what my mom calls the guys she brings home. This week it's Uncle Fred.
And your father? Did you ever see a slider?
No?
Come here, I'll show you how to throw it. Thank you, Mr. Strasburg. Franks and beans has always been one of my favorite entrees.
Very tasty. Very tasty. But just don't ask what they put in things these days, that's all.
There you go again. Don't you like anything?
What's to like? There's no quality. I mean, up and down the line, mediocrity flourishes. Music today is god-awful. They haven't made a good picture since Meet John Doe. The books are all trash. How dare they turn trees into paper so they can print that nonsense? You know, God should strike them all dead for daring to look at a tree, let alone cutting it down. Here, Billy, get the dishes, bring in the tea.
All in one breath. For a man your age, you have very good lung power.
Thank you.
You shouldn't get so upset.
The world is going to hell on roller skates. Harry Strasburg shouldn't get so upset.
The
What are you
world's
saying?
not so terrible.
Says you. You name me one thing that hasn't gone to pot.
The Orioles are only 4.5 out.
Phooey. Even baseball isn't what it used to be. All they're interested in today is a big fat paycheck, that's all.
Not the guys on the Orioles, Grandpa. Not Bob Turley or Clint Courtney.
All right, Billy. There are exceptions.
I'm gonna play the hot corner when I grow up.
Mazel tov. See, my father wanted me to be a rabbi. And Billy's father, God rest his soul, when he was his age, I dreamed he'd be president. Now, my grandson wants to play the hot corner, and that, in a nutshell, is what the world calls progress. Huh?
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Being an Oriole is better than being president, if you ask me. Baseball is what this country's all about.
That's right, because they're both going to the dogs.
No, because they're both based on the rules of fair play. They both give the little guy a chance. There's room for everybody on a baseball team, no matter where they come from. Right, Billy?
My
Right.
dear lady, it may have escaped your attention, but on a baseball team, the guy who hits the home runs is the star and gets most of the money, even though he eats children for breakfast and treats his teammates like swine. So perhaps you're right after all. Baseball is like America. If you're Rockefeller, you bat clean up, and if you're poor, you're on the outside with your eye to the knothole.
Some of the guys were talking about trying to start a team and get in the Little League.
Oh, good. In this neighborhood, that's just what we need. Another gang.
I think it's a wonderful idea, Billy.
Does that mean you'll help us?
How's she gonna help you?
Coach us.
You want her to coach you, huh? That's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
You're an old woman.
So, Casey Stengel's an old man.
Come on, now, simmer down. I wasn't stressing your age, but your gender. Now, women don't coach baseball teams.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I'll tell you why not. Because women don't understand baseball strategy. That's why not.
But Mary knows baseball better than anyone, don't you, Aunt Mary?
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, let's say you can tell the difference between a home run and a strikeout, but what you don't understand is that a baseball game is like a little war. And when's the last time that you saw a lady general? And besides, you can't tell me that these hoodlums in this neighborhood are going to take orders from an old woman. I mean, don't make me laugh. These moms, they mug old ladies. They don't run around the bases for them.
I think it'd be fun.
You mean you'll do it?
Wouldn't hurt to try.
You're definitely cracked.
You're right.
I am?
But you know, sometimes a little crack lets in a little light.
Well, if I knew I was having Confucius for dinner, I would have cooked Chinese. Yeah.
No.
Mr. Jones! Mr. Jones!
Yeah, what is it?
You got any work for me?
Since when do you want to work?
How about if I bring back some empties?
The answer is no.
All right, what about if you pay me to protect your store?
Come on, get out of here. Hey! Come back here, you! Come on! Come on!
That old man's a sucker. Yeah.
Oh, man,
Don't
he's
get
crazy.
Come on, let's go down there. Come on. Yeah, let's go play. Let's go and have some fun.
Hey, you guys, you want a real bat?
Sure. Where?
There's one in your mother's attic.
Give him the bat, Billy. Let him show how good he is.
I don't have to prove myself to no stickball punks.
Forget stickball. We're gonna be playing baseball soon.
Yeah, we're getting ourselves a team together.
There ain't no little league in this part of the slums.
Yeah? We're starting one. It's too late. The season's half over. Yeah, well, the rules say any group of 9 players with a coach can challenge a league team, and if they play respectable, they're on for the next season.
Yeah? Where you gonna dig up a coach?
Don't worry, we already got one. Maybe you're afraid you couldn't make the team.
I could do it with one arm tied behind my back. Give me that stick.
All right, hotshot.
Okay,
Pitch it in.
meet tomorrow at Aunt Mary's house.
Who's Aunt Mary?
The coach.
Who?
I think we ought to call ourselves the Tigers.
Tigers? Heck, if we're gonna name ourselves after a real team, it ought to be the Orioles. After all, this isn't Detroit.
Yeah, it's not Detroit. Orioles are dumb little birds. You know, we ought to call the team the Killers.
Lovely.
Our uniforms could be all black, real tough looking.
Well, Nicholas, I'm afraid the other teams would get the wrong idea about us.
With the lady coach, they're going to figure a bunch of sissies. You're gonna have to bust some heads before we're through.
It's the way you play the game that earns the other people's respect.
I think my brother's right. The Killers is a great name. The word's gotta get out that old lady coach or no old lady coach, the Killers don't take diddly from nobody. And if anyone opens his yap or looks as cross-eyed, we bust his chops for him. Understand?
Sounds to me like a declaration of war.
Yeah, but nothing personal, lady. But what do you know about baseball anyway?
A lot more than you.
Yeah? Who were the only 2-time winners of the Triple Crown?
Rogers Hornsby and Ted Williams.
Who struck out the most batters in his career?
Walter Johnson.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, I bet you don't know this one. Who was the last American League manager besides Stengel to win the pennant?
Lou Boudreau, Cleveland, 1948. And do you know who they played in the series?
Who?
I forgot.
Who? I don't know. I forget.
I forgot too.
So, gents, what do we call ourselves?
Why not the Dynamites? Hey, yeah, how about the Dobkin Dynamites?
What's a Dobkin?
Me, that's my name.
Beats being called the Bluebirds, not by a lot.
Okay, then let's put it to a vote. Everybody in favor of the Dobkin Dynamites, raise their hands. Okay, now, anybody against? Dennis, you can't vote for and again.
I wasn't voting against him here. I wanted to know if I could use the you-know-what.
Oh, sure, right through there.
Oh, thanks, Aunt Mary.
Oh, boy, are we in trouble. Tell me something I don't know.
Why'd you say that?
It's not bad enough we've got no doc coaching us. We've got a left fielder cause they can, you know what?
We got
Those hogs are good. I know. Now we're all going to bat today. Do a lot of batting. The ball, I'm going to show you how to bunch.
Hey, Mary, this should be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Mary, let's go first.
All right, yeah, now we'll find something for third. Okay, everybody, now you go out and take the positions you want and play ball.
Pitcher.
Hey, you can't all be pitchers. Okay, Billy, come on in here and bat them all out.
I guess I'll take
Okay, you got first.
All right, bring it out here. Hit it out here.
Come on, hit it first.
All right, hit it out. Okay, hit it out.
Hit the shortstop, Billy. Okay, Billy, now put one into right field.
Here comes.
Okay, boys, stay in the field. We'll have a little batting practice. Billy, you pitch. Nicholas, you come in and hit a few. That's a good. Nicholas, you gotta touch every base.
Throw it here, Jimmy. He didn't step on first. What are you talking about? Come on. You're outside. You're tired.
Stop that. Nicholas, come here. Stop that. Oh, it's okay, officer. No trouble.
With these kids, you got nothing but trouble, lady.
Oh, yeah? You can go and take a flying...
Nicholas! Nicholas?
See what I mean, lady? Don't turn your back on them for a second.
I have no intention of turning my back on them, officer. Too many people have done that already. Nicholas, go back home and try that again. Get on base, Tommy.
We stink.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
You must drink a lot.
Well, I'm not suggesting there isn't room for improvement. The question is, how do we start?
I start by tearing his heart out. No, you
Now,
don't.
wait a minute. Now, listen, we're teammates. Teammates don't go around tearing each other's heart out.
Then trade him. Good thinking.
You know why we stink?
I didn't say we stunk.
Well, I say it. Didn't you see that Easy? A little ground ball from between his legs.
Well, at least I know where first base is.
You're a dead third baseman.
Nicholas,
Not it.
sit down. Billy, thank you. Now, listen, we're supposed to be a baseball team, not a kindergarten. Feet off the couch.
Anyway, the main reason we stink is because we don't have uniforms, and uniforms are important.
They never invented a uniform make you look sharp.
No, he's right, though. Uniforms would be nice.
Yeah, well, uniforms cost money, like bats and balls and gloves.
Not if you knock over Old Man Burke's sporting goods store.
I'm not going to stand for any talk like that.
If we don't steal it, it's gonna get burned up, okay?
When is it going to get burned up?
Next week, next month, when Old Man Burke comes up with the 5 G's.
What 5 G's?
The 5 G's that Tommy the Torch gets for turning turkey stores into vacant lots. Yeah.
Listen, we're going to raise money, but we're going to do it honestly.
How?
Well, come on. Think of something. Think. How do people raise money? Legally?
It's legal.
I bet.
The church does it, so it's more than legal. It's holy.
What is it?
A raffle.
Well, that's a good idea.
What do we have that we can raffle off?
How about all of these dolls?
Oh, no, I couldn't. See, they were all presents.
How about a radio?
Come on, who'd want to buy an old radio?
Wait a minute. That's a good idea. Tony, give me that pad and pencil.
How does a raffle work?
Well, we buy a radio for $10, and then we sell a lot of chances. And if we sell more chances than the cost of the radio, then we make a profit.
So?
So, wouldn't you risk 15 cents to win a $10 radio?
I don't have 15 cents.
Yeah, but wait. If we sold the chances for 25 cents, everything over 40 chances would be gravy.
Hey, you're very good at math.
All right, yeah.
But don't you think 25 cents would be too much?
Leave it to me. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Hank. You want to buy a chance to win a radio? Shove off, small fry. Don't be a cheapskate. They're only 25 cents a piece.
Take a hike, fish face.
Come on, you might win.
Hey, Rutt, you deaf? Arms crack. Hey, what's the problem? No problem, Nick. We were just goofing around.
They don't want to buy any tickets.
I find it really hard to believe that anybody would pass up a chance to win a $50 radio for a measly 25 cents. Yeah, you got a point there, Mick. Here you go.
Right, Mickey.
Right.
And listen, even if you guys don't win, remember to give to good cause.
What cause?
Because if you guys haven't forked up, I'll have to bust your lousy heads. And listen, if you touch Tony again, your brother's gonna wind up the only child.
What's that going to give him the money for? You gave it to him, too.
Yeah, after you gave it to him.
Miss Dobkin.
Get killed?
Miss Dobkin.
You call me crazy.
Miss Dobkin. You think I'm afraid of cars? Oh, you must be kidding. Let me have the bag.
You think Harry Strasberg can't be run into by a car?
Well, considering what they make cars out of today, they should be worrying about running into Harry Strasberg.
Oh, you want to buy a chance on a radio?
No. Because on radio, all you hear is that bebop and those telephone talk shows where one idiot sounds out to another idiot.
They were only 25 cents apiece.
Who, the idiots?
No, the radio. It was Billy's idea.
Billy?
Yeah.
I'll have one.
Only one?
Well, I feel lucky. Here you go. Uh-huh. Oh, dear lady, you may win a radio.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah. You're taking a bunch of juvenile delinquents and going to make them into a baseball team, and I'm funny?
Oh, they're not so bad.
When did you get off the boat? You know, I've lived here longer than I care to think about, and you got to believe me, they're half-pint hoodlums. You're going to be bringing them up to your apartment, and the little gunners will steal you blind.
I haven't got anything to rob.
You got teeth, haven't you?
So?
So they'll take your teeth and your gums and your nose and your tongue. In this neighborhood, you nail something down, the little bums steal the nails.
Oh, you're crazy. Calm down.
What? Calm down. You're an old woman. I don't want to see you get hurt.
Hurt? Listen, hurt is something I already got. Don't you know I've had over 130 operations? My legs have been killing me since I was 8 years old. And I've been alone. And I felt so useless that I didn't even know why I was born. You think I'm a little Mary Sunshine, don't you?
Yes, but
I haven't finished. Let me tell you something. When I was in the hospital, I made a vow. I promised God that if he ever got me out of there, I'd do something sometime that'd show how grateful I was. Coaching the team is just what I've been waiting for.
Yes, but these kids, for half of them, we're passes for fathers are drunken bullies, and the other half, no fathers at all.
Yeah, I know, a lot of uncles.
Yes, that's right. This is a major breeding ground for rats and cockroaches and uncles. You never get away with it in this neighborhood.
Billy was raised here, and he's a wonderful boy.
Oh, Billy is the exception that proves the rule.
No, he's the rule that proves the rule. You love that boy. You care for him. That's what makes the difference.
I'm his grandfather. You are nothing to these kids.
I beg to differ. I'm their coach.
What they need, my dear lady, is an animal trainer, not a coach.
Give me that. Very good. Okay. Thank you. That's nice. Okay, now, Mike, you try it. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little hint. Now, if you watch the man's eyes, you'll see where the ball is. You see, you watch where he's looking, and then you slide away from him, see? Now, Billy, you try it. Go ahead. That's good, Billy. Okay, now let's everybody go over there, and we'll do some calisthenics.
Oh, I hate calisthenics. Hey, that's pretty good.
Ooh, you sound surprised, Nicholas.
So, you know, we're playing baseball.
Why shouldn't I? Okay, that's right. A nice semicircle. Now we're going to do jumping jacks. Everybody ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Well, who taught you?
Nobody. I studied on my own.
Didn't you have a father to teach you?
No.
Or a brother?
No.
She ain't got no guy knucklehead. She's no maid. Ain't you? No, she ain't no old maid. She's a bachelor girl. You're nuts. Says you. Okay, you settle it. Are you no maid or bachelor girl?
Enough of that now. Touch your toes. Ready? And touch. What's the difference between them?
Well, a bachelor girl, she has plenty of men. She's not married, because, you know, her butt's too hard. She's too much woman for one man. An old maid has baby cold blood. Your lips freeze if you kiss an old maid. So, are you an old maid?
No. Somebody loved me once. He said my kisses were sweeter than wine.
Was it a long time ago?
Yes, long time ago. He was a soldier, a young army doctor. He died. He was killed in the war, First World War. It was a long time ago.
See, I told you she's a bachelor girl. That was then. Now she's no maid.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now twice around the field.
Hey, we baseball players are runners.
So far, the jury's still out. Go on now, run. Hello.
You're the warden around here?
What?
I figure you're either their warden or you're Ma Barker, and I somehow can't quite picture you with a machine gun.
My name is Mary Dobkin.
Amos Jones. I own a hot dog shop in the neighborhood.
On Greenmount Avenue. Yes. AJ's Doghouse.
You know it?
Oh, yes. The AJ Deluxe. I've seen you several times.
Yeah, well, I've seen some of your boys somewhat more often, I'm sorry to say.
Why, sorry?
I'll put it to you straight. Your boys robbed me blind.
Well, how do you know it's them?
Mainly, I can tell by their faces and hands. In fact, if they're as good with their gloves as they are with their hands, you ought to have a great season. Your sweet little kids are bleeding me dry. One day it's a candy bar or a bag of potato chips. Next it's a bottle of soda pop or a pack of gum. Probably doesn't sound like much, but it's a nickel and dime business. I know they're poor, but I'm poor too.
I'll talk to them.
You think that'll do any good?
Well, I speak softly, but I carry a big stick.
We'll see. Thanks.
4, $28.43 profit. Yeah. And Nicholas and Tony sold 6 books of tickets.
All right.
They made some of the kids buy them.
Is that true?
The Rocker Brothers don't make nobody do nothing.
Did you threaten any of the children?
It was a good cause.
What am I going to do with you boys?
What's the big deal?
The big deal is that we're going to have a hard enough time getting a team together, much less getting in the league. And most of the other teams don't want to play us already. They think we're a bunch of roughnecks.
That's good. That means they're afraid of us.
It is not a boxing match, Tony. We don't want them to be afraid of us.
How about a little nervous?
No.
And what are we going to do with all this money? Spend it on uniforms, I hope.
Well, this'll get us bats and some balls and maybe a mitt or two, and that's it. But before we spend a nickel, I want to lay down a few rules. Now, listen up, pay attention. Being a member of this team is going to be a privilege, not a right.
What does that mean?
It means you got to earn it.
How?
For openers, anybody that doesn't make a C+ on their report card is out.
Out?
Out?
Out. Next, anybody uses profanity, he can take a walk.
Profanity?
She means dirty words.
No dirty words?
Hey, Nick, you know what that means?
What?
It means you won't be able to open your yap until football season comes around.
Oh, yeah, you.
Ow.
Also, no dynamite is ever to argue a call with an umpire.
Is that it?
No, not quite. The shoplifting has to stop.
What shoplifting?
Any shoplifting. Mr. Jones spoke to me about it, and I don't want to have any more reports like that.
Old Man Jones is seeing things.
You ought to know. You just make sure that in the future, you're not one of the things he sees, or the Dobkin Dynamites will just have to find another clean-up hitter. Capiche?
Capiche. Is she Italian? I won't be surprised.
Any other rules?
Yes. If you want to play ball on this team, you gotta play my way. If you want to clown, find a circus. If you want to impress somebody, get a hit.
You don't expect much, do you?
You want us to go around like a bunch of Boy Scouts helping old dames cross the street?
On behalf of all the old dames, thank you very much, but no thanks. Just let your conscience be your guide. Except you. I'll be your conscience.
Jeez.
Out.
Cheese ain't a dirty word, is it?
Not considering the alternatives.
Thanks.
Now for the good news. The Jaguars have agreed to play a practice game with us next week. All right, Peter, start it off.
You're out. Strike 2.
Looking good, looking good. Just bunt. Faster, faster, slide, slide. Break it up, Jimmy, beat it out. Oh! Now you know what to do.
Strike.
Back to third, Tony, and stay there. All right, Dynamites. Tag up, Billy. Wait till he catches it. One run down.
over.
You can hit one right out of here. Not
Come on, man. All right.
Two outs. Swing away now. Green light.
Strike two.
Come on, you can do it. Swing level. Don't follow
Nice catch. Thanks. But you ever do that again, you little creep, I'll kill you.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
To tell you the truth, neither could I.
Too bad you came along too late for Dillinger, Al Capone. You'd have turned them into choir boys.
How are things going?
Much better. Thank you. Last week, my earnings increased 15%. Just goes to show you what losing a few old reliable customers can do. In fact, I'm thinking of investing some of my newfound profits in advertising.
You going on TV, like some of those used car dealers?
No, not TV. I've been thinking of going on shirts.
Shirts? Well, shirts are nice.
Baseball shirts. On the front, Dobkin's Dynamites. On the back, AJ's Doghouse.
Well, I don't get it.
I'm suggesting that I buy uniforms for the team.
You do that for the boys?
No nonsense. I'm not a charity. Just good business to advertise.
But who'd see it? Nobody comes to our games.
Well, too much business I don't want. Then I'd have to hire more help.
Well, that's terrific. Somebody pinch me.
Drink your coffee before it gets cold, huh?
Who is it?
Strasburg.
What do you want?
What do I want? Hello would be nice.
Hello.
What?
Is anything the matter?
Where were you? I sent Billy over to invite you for dinner. I want you to try my specialty, the tuna fish.
Oh, tuna a la Strasburg.
Ah, you heard of it, huh? Listen, when Strasburg springs for dinner, he goes all the way. This is all white meat tuna. Where were you? I was getting
Well,
very
you
concerned
needn't have
about it.
worried. I was with a friend.
Listen, if I didn't worry, I wouldn't get any exercise at all.
So, exercise. Come in.
Thank you very much. I will. So? What is it?
Oh, I'm just a little tired.
Look, I know the difference between a little tired and the other thing.
What other thing?
The other thing that puts lines here and here and here.
Oh, didn't know you had such good eyes. Oh, it's a blessing, a man your age.
Not so much a blessing. I see too much that is now. What is it?
Oh, it's my leg again. The one with the foot. It hurts.
Come on, sit down. Come on. Sit down. Now, where does it hurt?
So now you're a doctor.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I recognize the language of pain. Now, have you seen a doctor?
I thought you didn't trust doctors.
Thought you did. I have a doctor for you.
Oh, don't tell me about doctors. I know the handsomest, smartest doctor in Baltimore.
Why don't you go see him?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's only temporary. Knock wood.
Life, knock wood, is temporary. Now, you go see your handsome doctor. And what can it hurt?
Plenty.
Here, stay. Just stay.
Well, Mary Dobkin. Hey, Mary. Well, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? Well, 1950.
52. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been married once and divorced once.
How many does that make?
6. Yeah? 6 times down the aisle, Mary, you are looking at an eternal optimist. Or a fool.
Why do you keep doing it?
Well, for survival, I think. I'm a lunatic in love, Mary. But then I get married, you see, and it flushes that craziness right out of my system.
Why do you get divorced?
I miss the craziness. Oh, Cheryl. Thank you. Now, let's see what we've got here. Number 1. And 2.
Bad news, huh? What is it?
Well, we've got a little trouble, Spud.
Well, come on, Daniel. Spit it out. And remember who you're talking to. Skip the Latin.
It's the hyperkeratosis again, Mary. We have to remove the leg. Well, no. Not all of it.
How much?
From just below the knee. Mary, if there were another way...
Oh, hey, Doc, it's no big deal. I mean, it's not like I'm Ginger Rogers or Ann Miller, right?
Right. Hey, you wouldn't consider becoming the 7th Mrs. Huxley, would you?
Not a chance, Doc. You can't get me out of your system that easy. But I would consider a hug.
Guess what, Aunt Mary? Beat the Cougars 8-5 yesterday.
I knew we could do it. How is the new coach?
Definitely second string.
The good news is that all we have to do is show up for the first game for next season, and we are in the league.
That's great.
Will it hurt much?
Oh, no, it won't hurt. Hurts now, but it won't hurt later. So they say. Knock wood.
Are you scared?
Billy.
Oh, it's all right, Strasburg. No, Billy, I'm not scared. I've spent my whole life in hospital waiting to be operated on. I'm used to it.
You had some visitors. I tried to explain to them there were too many of them, but...
What's that?
Oh, go check and see for yourself.
Oh, you mustn't get out of bed,
Oh,
Miss
listen,
Dobkin.
girlie, as long as I've got it, I'm going to use Hi, boys. Hi, Amos. is it? Who is it? Who is it? Well, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I just thought I could get you to open the door if I could arouse your curiosity.
Oh, well, now my curiosity's satisfied.
Right. While they were at it, did they amputate your manners?
You know, you have a lot of nerve.
I know, I heard. So do you. Opening the door for who knows what. You know, in this neighborhood, in case you're interested, every other person is a cuckoo.
Oh, every other person in this room is a cuckoo.
Oh, cute. Very cute.
Well, what brings you here at this hour?
Well, don't get your hopes up. It's a little heavy breathing you're interested in. Forget it.
Very funny, Strasburg.
Yeah, this is for you.
Thank you. It's very lovely.
Mm-hmm. Told the lady at the store it was for my granddaughter.
Oh, now we're related.
You should get so lucky. I didn't want to explain to her that it was for an old lady hermit.
I'm not an old
lady?
hermit. I've just been busy.
Sure,
that's
you've
all.
been out dancing at night, no doubt, kicking up your heel.
You're terrible.
Ah, come on. So you lost a little weight, all right? It's becoming.
Oh.
Ah, I got a little smile. Huh?
Lost a little weight. Thank you very much, but next time I think I'll diet like other people.
You know, you should listen to jazz and boogie-woogie. Vivaldi's too melancholy.
I like it.
A lot of very nervous violins.
Is there any subject you're not an expert on?
Yes, Latin American politics and ducks. Two of the most boring subjects in the world. Listen, come on, let's quit stalling. Let's see it.
See what?
You know what?
No. It's too depressing.
Listen, my dear young lady, I will be the judge of that. All I want to do is see the latest miracle of modern science. What's so bad? Betty Grable would eat her heart out. That's terrific. That's a knockout. When are you going to start coaching again?
we have some cookies?
There's no cookies.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Hey, it's no big deal. We should be in training. Right, Coach? You're still gonna coach us, aren't you?
Sure she is.
I'm afraid not, Billy.
But you taught us never to give up until the last out.
That was different, Billy. This is no game.
But you're our coach. A coach doesn't have to show us. A coach has to tell us.
My coaching days are over, Nicholas. Unless you want to learn how to ride a wheelchair.
I never thought you'd be a quitter.
Mary, you're in tip-top shape.
Oh, this is tip-top. I'd hate to see rock bottom. Oh, I'm so tired of being a loser.
Oh, come on now. You're no loser.
I'm not, huh? I lost my mother, I lost my father, and somewhere along the line, I lost half a foot, and now I lost a leg.
Look, will you stop talking that way? You are not a loser.
Oh, well, then I guess you better just call me very careless.
Hey, do you want to hear a joke? A terrific joke.
No, I hate jokes.
No, listen, you'll love this. You will love this joke. This is about a German POW camp during World War II. See?
So far, it's a laugh riot.
But will you just shut up and let me tell this thing? Okay. One day into the camp hospital, they bring this British lieutenant. He's very badly shot up. He's just in terrible shape. Now, a couple of days later, the doctor comes to the lieutenant and says, "We are going to have to amputate your left leg." Well, the lieutenant's a little upset, but he says, "Well, if it's possible, would your chaps on the next bombing mission over London drop my leg over there? It would mean so much to me to have a part of me back in jolly old England." "Well, that is a very extraordinary request," the doctor says. "See, I'll have to convey your request to the commandant." Okay, the next day, the doctor comes back to the lieutenant and says the commandant has okayed the request. Now, a couple of weeks pass. Only the infection has now unfortunately spread, and the doctor has to tell the lieutenant that his right leg has to be amputated. Well, the lieutenant is a little upset, but he makes the same request that his leg be dropped over England, right? And again, the doctor has to go back to the commandant to, grant for permission. And the doctor comes back and says the commandant has granted permission. Okay, now, a couple of months pass, and the doctor has taken some tests, and he finds out that the right arm has to be amputated. So he goes to the lieutenant and tells him that his right arm has to be amputated now. Well, the lieutenant keeps a stiff upper lip, and he makes the same request. Well, again, the doctor says, I have to go back to the commandant and ask, permission. So the next day, the doctor comes back and has to tell the lieutenant, permission has been denied. Well, dash it all, the lieutenant says, dash it all. Why not? Because, the doctor says, the commandant thinks you are trying to escape. I thought it was funny.
The next time this strange urge comes over you, take 2 aspirin and go to bed.
Dr. Ellis to maternity.
Now let's down the catcher, Sammy White, to pick up his side. Here's the pitch. It's outside, ball 1. He plays the fastball in there that time. Triando steps up.
What's the score?
Orioles 3, Red Sox 1, bottom of the 8th.
Triandos is ready again.
Hi.
Hi, you an Oriole fan?
Am I an Oriole fan? I'll say.
Me too.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah. Want to listen to the game with me?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you. My name is Mary Dobkin.
My name's Andy Steinwell.
Pleased to meet you, Andy.
Gus is digging in the pitch outside. He curved him all right, but he couldn't find the corner.
Southpaw, huh?
2-2. Sully picking up his side. Wide pitches.
A high pop-up over near third. Stevens is under it. He's in foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. Baltimore, Mick.
Bet they'll win the pennant this year.
Well, Well, heaven knows they've got the pitching and the defense. Now, if Triondos and Wakeus just stay healthy, they'll have the long ball. But the best thing is they got rid of that Leonard Ox. And they got themselves a manager that has a little imagination.
You really think the manager made that much difference?
Are you kidding? Why, a manager can turn a mediocre sandwich into a hero.
You know what?
What?
Nah.
What?
If I tell you something, promise not to laugh?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Someday, I wish I could be a big league manager.
Great. But first you could be a big league player.
No, I couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
But how could I be a baseball player with this?
You could do anything you want to do if you want to hard enough.
No way.
Did I ever lie to you?
I never met you before.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can ask anybody. They know me around here. I never lie.
I want to believe you, but I just don't see how.
You just never give up.
But a baseball player needs 2 hands.
Hands are overrated, just like legs. Yeah, all you need is what you got up here and what you got here.
There ever been a one-handed baseball player before?
Pete Gray, outfielder, St. Louis Browns, 1945.
Wow, a major leaguer.
Sure. Well, I guess I better get going.
Will you be back?
You bet. You want to hear a good joke?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's World War II. It's a German prison camp.
Louise? Louise? What is it?
It's that woman, Mary Dobkins. I mean, she's in there with Andy Steinwall trying to tell him he's going to be the next Ted Williams.
Really? But does that upset you?
Yeah, I think he's suffered enough, don't you?
You think it's wrong to raise his hopes, huh?
I think to give a kid like that false hopes is cruel. Yeah, I do.
Oh, Louise, life is cruel. Personally, I think we can use all the hopes we can get.
Dash it all, the lieutenant says. Why not? Because, the doctor says, the commandant thinks you're trying to escape. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Andy. Oh, it's Aunt Mary to you, kiddo. It's all in the delivery.
Oh, sure. I understand you're going to turn Andy into a baseball player.
I'm not, you are.
What? How do you figure that out?
You're going to design a baseball net to fit over a hook.
Hey, I'm not an inventor.
Well, no, but you can become an inventor. You weren't always a doctor.
Mary, I'm a doctor now. I'm not an inventor.
Oh, listen, Doc, I'm not asking you to give up your high-paying career. I'm just suggesting that when you have a few moments between marriages, you design a baseball glove for Andy.
I do not know how to invent.
Since when has not knowing how ever stopped you from trying? You don't know how to stay married, but you don't quit. You don't know how to tell a joke, but Lord help us, that doesn't slow you down. One lousy mitt. How hard can that be?
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
That's all I ask. Of course, if you fail, Doc, you can expect a visit from the Rocco brothers.
The Rocco brothers.
Hello. Yeah. Do you have any idea what time it is? Who? When? I'm not his real relative, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'll come down. Yeah, bye. Gee. Wonder if Casey Stengel gets called at 1:43 in the morning. Detective LaMonica?
First door to your right.
Thank you.
What do you plan on doing with that car? You plan on crossing the state line? That's a federal offense. FBI. Come on in. That's Leavenworth, pal. 20, 30 years, they'll pack you away. You understand me? Yeah, what can I do for you?
I'm Mary Dobkin.
Well, Miss Dobkin, I take it you know our little pal here.
I thought I did. What happened?
You borrowed a car without asking.
Nicholas, is that true?
I just want to know how the engine worked.
Yeah?
Didn't you call his parents?
Yes, I tried to call them, but they weren't home. I reached an uncle who said he felt that a couple of days in jail might do him some good. That's when Nicky here begged to call you. He said that you were his aunt?
I told you on the phone I'm not his real relative.
Well, I didn't hear that. Must have been a bad connection.
Oh.
Well, you want us to book him?
Well, I don't know. You want to go to jail?
No, please, Aunt Mary.
Then what did you do a thing like that for? It was stupid and dangerous. You could have gotten killed. Then where would the dynamites be? What do we do now?
That's up to you, Miss Dobkin. Can you guarantee me that I'll never see his face around here again, ever?
I can't guarantee that.
You can. I won't ever steal another car.
What will it be next time? Bus?
No.
An airplane?
No, I swear, it won't be another thing.
Okay. Swear on Tony's eyes that you'll never steal anything again.
On Tony's eyes?
Yes.
All right, I swear, on Tony's eyes.
That I'll never steal anything again.
That I'll never steal anything again.
Okay, Mr. LaMonica, that's that. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Well, all right, then. You better get home. Go on, get out of here.
You wouldn't happen to be going our way, would you?
Well, I hadn't planned to.
Well, the buses stopped running hours ago, and a taxi cab cost an arm and a leg. That's a joke, folks.
All right. All right.
Don't tell the guys, okay?
No.
I don't mean about swiping the car. I mean about crying.
Of course not. Tell me something, Nicholas. How did you ever learn to drive a car?
Well, it's not so hard. I just watched how other people did it.
Well, start watching how other people bunt.
Okay. Thanks.
use both hands there, huh? Come on, into your position. Okay, is that your position over there? You on second base? Who's second base? You second base? That's it, good. Use both hands there, both hands, both hands. Okay, you little gunners, let's shape up or ship out. Get under it! Get under it! Hold on to the ball, boys. Let's hold on to it. There you go. Go again. Over to first! To first! Not second! That's it. Beat him in. Okay, this time hit one high, but close.
You mean an infield fly?
That's what I said.
Come on, hit it up. Come on. Stick me. I got it.
Get under it!
Oh! That was mine, you jerk!
Then why didn't you catch it, wimp?
Okay, calm down. Calm down, you two. It's nobody's fault. It's just one of those things, that's all.
Ball!
Hey, Aunt Mary's here, guys.
No doubt you wanted to see an expert in action.
You're a nice man, Strasburg, and you set a nice table, but what you don't know about baseball would fill a very large book.
For instance?
For instance, what just happened with that fly ball? It was Vernon's play all the way.
Ha! What'd I tell you, frog face?
On the other hand, you're supposed to call for it. Let the other guy know you're there.
Exactly, numbskull.
Here. This belongs to you.
I thought Harry Strasburg didn't believe in lady coaches.
Must have been a different Harry Strasburg.
Very true. He was a lot shorter and not as good looking. Okay, you got us. Let's see what you remember from last season. Fly ball! Run it out! Don't slide, Jimmy! Watch his eyes! Watch his eyes! Hit the net! Slide! Okay, now bounce one between first and second. Attaboy. Looking good. That a good catch. This is getting to be a champ team. All right now, this time save your swing and hit to the shortstop. Attaboy. Attaboy. Looking good. Hey, we're playing over here, right here. I'll get it, boys. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
They're good. I've been waxing.
Well, they're not real good, but we're getting there. You play?
Not too good.
You want to try?
Sure. Does that mean I'm on the team?
You have to earn the right, like every other new player. But we won't know till you get out there. Why don't you try right field and Sam will hit you some. What's your name?
Wally Hazel.
Okay, Wally, I'm Mary Dobkin, but boys all call me Aunt Mary. I'm pleased to meet you.
Thanks.
Okay, Sam, hit some to the new boy. He's in right center, Sam.
You wanted to play? You hit him to him, but not me. My daddy'd whip my butt.
Where are you going?
Why are you leaving?
Boys, come back here.
Hey, Sam! Come on back! We need you! Where are you going?
The world doesn't make any sense.
What now?
Yeah, Social Security. They expect us to live on it. It's crazy. And you can't get it unless you're 65, and you can't survive on it unless you're 25.
I never got Social Security. I've been on welfare all my life.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Backwards, too, huh?
Hello. Who is this? Shut up.
What was that? Huh? An obscene phone call?
Yeah, it was a man. He said...
Don't tell me what he said. Forget it. You know, at our age, it's a compliment.
No, it wasn't that kind of obscene. He said he'd kill me if I didn't kick that little off the team.
For crying out loud. People...
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna call the police.
No, it's just a phone call. It's not worth thinking about. Drink your coffee.
Don't push me around.
So you look the one with the big hair, Clyde, look. That's her. Hey, you're the one, ain't you? Ain't you that nigger lover? Hey, I'm talking to you. Or maybe I'm not good enough for you, huh? I'm just Clyde Hopper, poor white trash.
Well, you ought to know.
That's one for her, Clyde.
What do you want?
I want to know why you're messing with things that don't concern you. Hey, the Lord doesn't want you stirring things up this way, old lady.
God sent you here to tell me that? Next time, ask him to write me a letter.
I bet you ain't so sassy with the colored folks, huh?
The children don't care about color. Why do you?
The children don't know spit. The children will play with fire unless you learn them not to. That's one for you, Clyde.
I see. And you were put on this earth to teach the kids and the rest of us how to hate each other. Is that it?
Old lady, ain't you heard? There's a war on here. Hey, it's them against us.
What did they ever do to you to make you hate them so much?
They don't have to do nothing. They should keep to themselves. They're not like us.
Well, then they do have something to be grateful for. Fielder needs a baseball uniform.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we don't have any his size in stock.
You don't know his size.
We've run out of baseball uniforms in all sizes.
What would you call that?
Oh, that's only for display.
Bull.
Please, don't holler at me. I only work here.
Well, who am I supposed to holler at? Somebody that doesn't work here? Where's Berwick?
He's out.
Well, you get him in. Pronto.
I don't really need a uniform.
All the greatest men wore a uniform. So Wally Hazel can wear a uniform, too.
I told you, Chester, I didn't want to be disturbed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Berwick, but she insisted.
Oh, what's the problem, lady? Man told you we got no baseball uniforms. We got no baseball uniforms.
Cut the comedy act. This boy needs a uniform, size 12.
Oh, we got no uniforms today. We're going to have no uniforms tomorrow or the day after. So why don't you and Jackie Robinson just roll on back where you came from?
Don't worry. Come on, Wally, stay.
There's something I think you ought to know, Mr. Berwick. You know, certain old people don't sleep a lot. They have a lot of time on their hands.
What are you talking about?
I'm volunteering to protect your store, Mr. Berwick.
I don't need protection.
Of course you do. Why, it's a jungle out there. Every time you blink, there's a burglary.
Well, I got burglar alarm.
And the fires. Why, every day I read in the paper 2 or 3 businesses burned down.
I got fire insurance.
Have you got enough, Mr. Berwick?
I got enough.
Well, maybe you have too much. I mean, with me out there watching every night for fires and sniffing for smoke, why, maybe you wouldn't be able to cash in on all that insurance, you know what I mean?
What in God's name are you talking about?
She's talking about Tommy the Torch.
Size 12.
You heard her, Chester. Size 12, Madame.
Okay, Billy, hit 1 to 3rd. Attaboy. You use both hands. Get down on the ball. They're a match pair, remember? Attaboy. Good hit.
Hi. Look at the mitt. Ain't it neat?
That's nice. You ready to give it a whirl? We could use you. We've been a little short-handed lately.
Me too.
Oh, Andy, I didn't mean
It's okay, Aunt Mary. The Commandant thinks I'm trying to escape.
Go on, get out there in right field.
Now?
Sure.
Okay.
He's some kid, huh?
Yeah, you're some kid too, Doc. That's a nice job you did on that glove.
Oh, I didn't do it. Just presented it as a problem to the good folks in prosthetics, that's all.
Who paid for it, Daniel?
Well, wasn't much.
How much?
Well, it was more than a night in a town. But less than a month's alimony.
Come on, Billy. Hit a grounder to Andy.
Get it.
All right! Attaboy, Andy!
He cut it.
Good catcher.
Nice going, Doc.
The air's getting bad out here.
Oh, yes. Getting just awful.
Now the pitch, he swings and misses. Well, they didn't have the bunt sign on that time. He took his full cut. 2-2 the count. Ready, he pitches. Here's Hank. It's the 7th strikeout.
All right, now what if one of those idiots hit you in the head?
But they didn't.
Oh, what about the next time? I think you should reconsider.
Reconsider what?
That boy doesn't necessarily have to be on your team. There are others.
But he is on my team.
Mary, my dear lady, I want you to think about those people who are threatening you.
It's those people I am thinking about. It's because nobody was there to help them that they grew up to be so hateful.
I give up. You know, you're a very stubborn woman.
I'm stubborn because I'm right.
Being right, and if I send token, we'll get you a ride to the cemetery.
Listen to me, Strasburg. My life doesn't add up to a hill of beans. Most of it I've spent in the hospital. I've never been anybody's wife or anybody's mother. Don't you see?
I see that you're a well-intentioned but naive person. Now, look, we all can't be kings and queens, but that doesn't mean that we don't count. I'm not going to stand by and wait for these cretins to hurt somebody, especially you.
Do you know that I've been a ward of this city all my life? They've given everything to me. This is my chance to give them something back. So do you think I'm going to be afraid of those crazies that send bricks through the window? Or those nutsies that make obscene phone calls? Of course I'm going to be afraid of those crazies that throw bricks through. Oh, you. Okay, everybody in. Practice is over. Now, our season starts tomorrow. We don't have as many players as we expected, but what we lack in quantity, we more than make up for in quality. But there's just one thing. We have to field 9 players or we forfeit the game. So if there's anybody here who doesn't think he'll be able to play tomorrow, I want to know about it now. There's going to be a lot of people out there tomorrow who want to see us quit. Walk off with our tail between our legs, and I don't want to give them that satisfaction. So if we're going to give up, let's do it now. I just have to make a phone call, and that's that.
Don't worry, they'll be there.
Nicholas.
I mean, you can count on me and Tony being there, and everybody else who isn't a chicken-hearted creep.
Thank you all. Now, I'll see you on the field tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep.
Bye, Mary. Bye.
Wait a minute. One more thing.
What's that, Aunt Mary?
I want you all to know that I'm proud of you.
But we haven't won yet.
Yes, you have.
English.
Go on now.
Bye.
Bye. See you tonight for dinner.
Good. No, we can beat them.
You creeps are gonna get slaughtered.
Yeah, where are you gonna get a team from?
Look at those creeps. Never forget what they look like, and someday.
What are you gonna use for a team? All right. Oh.
Hey, hey, why don't you leave our kids alone?
Hey, did you guys know you got a cripple
Yeah,
for a
stop
coach?
spoiling our community here.
Hey, cripple
Hey.
coach! Oh, Aunt Mary! I don't believe it!
Right on her!
What is
Right on it!
that?
That'll teach you all the... Hey!
Nicholas! Nicholas!
Yeah, really.
Nicholas, were you saying some bad words? Say a few for me, too, will you? Hi, Dynamite!
Hi.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Luck to both of you. Play ball!
Okay, boys, go to it!
Batter up!
Come on, pitcher!
No pitcher out there. Got no arm. Ball 2. Ball 3. Take your base. Batter up.
Infield, double play depth. Make him hit it, Billy.
Forward.
Over to third. Field, hook alive. Let's hear a little chatter. Look for the sacrifice.
Pitcher! Papa, take your base!
Just get him across. You got the fielding. Let him hit it. Come on, Billy. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, 1 out. Bases loaded. Force at the plate. Infield on the ground.
You can do it.
Force it home, Andy. Block the plate, Tony. Block the plate.
Safe. You're out.
Good Dynamite. Good play. Dennis, just make contact.
What a clean. 7-0.
We're only down a few runs, guys.
Well, maybe if you went and pitched for the other side, we'd get some.
Come on, boys. Cut the comedy. This is baseball, not vaudeville.
All right, next week we'll play vaudeville.
I can see it now. Vaude with 25, Dynamite's nothing. Walk, let them walk you, Dennis.
Come on, Dennis. Just make contact. Good bunt. Good bunt. That's the way, Dennis.
Way to go, Dan. Way to start it off. Okay, now, Nicky, you can do it for us now.
Stay awake, Dennis. Stay awake. Attaboy, Dennis. Run. Slide. Oh, no.
You'll be all right. See your leg? Where's it? There. Does it hurt? Miss Dobkin, I think it's a slight sprain. I think he'll be all right, but I don't think he should run anymore.
Okay, Dennis. I guess you better rest on the bench for a while.
Where are you going?
They need me.
Sit down. You ain't playing with no burrhead.
They can't play with only 8 players.
Oh, that's tough.
But I gotta.
The hell you do.
I gotta, Pop.
You don't gotta. Don't you know nothing, Sam? Don't you know that at first they only want to play ball with you, and then next thing you know, they want to marry your sister?
You're kidding.
Well, I'm not kidding, Sam.
Heck, nobody's that hard up.
Nice field, Dennis.
Aunt Mary, can I play?
Are you sure you want to?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. You stay here and run for Dennis.
Oh.
Come on, Nick.
That's so good.
Come on, Nick. You can do it. Back it up. Come on.
All right, now, come on, Nicky. Hit me home.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Do it. Come on, Nick.
Bases loaded, Dynamites. Come on, Billy. Force at any base. Only 1 out.
Come on, Billy! You forgot everything I taught you.
Turn it around now.
Home run, Bill. Home run, Bill.
Come on, show the host we could do something.
Yeah! Hit a home run. You got it. Hit a home run this time.
Billy's going on the first pitch. I don't care where it is, hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
All the way, run, that's it. That's one way to start it off. Vernon, go to right.
Well, why don't I just kind of put it over the fence?
No heroics, Vernon. We're down 7-3. Let's just keep the rally going. Keep your eye on it.
Come on! Run! Run!
I'm sorry, Aunt Mary. I'll try to do better next time.
Top of the seventh. Full count. 1 out. Come on, Dynamite.
Right, 3. You're out.
Good boy. Oh, good.
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, Wally. Run! Run! Get it! Boy, that's that kid for you.
All right. Good baseball. Good play. Good play, kid. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, boys. Last licks. All we need is 2 to tie it, 3 to win.
Batter up.
Come on, Wally.
Cut him off, Wally. Run it, run it. Okay, Sam. Just beat it. Swing through. You can do it. A little single's all we need. Nice try, Sam. That's the way, Dynamite.
Nick, don't be nervous.
Now, don't be nervous. You know you represent the tying run.
Don't worry, Mary. I got ice water in my veins.
Whatever you say. Okay, Nick. Okay, easy.
Right. Okay, let's do it this time. Come on, boys. No kidding around anymore.
Strike 2.
Come on, Nick. I know you can do it. Hit to left.
Ball 1.
Show your stuff. Man, you're a fast chance. Come on, come on.
Ball 2.
Come on, Nick. Keep it alive. Come on, do it for Aunt Mary.
That's the way, Nicholas. Look it over.
should have swung at it.
No, you shouldn't have. It was way out of the strike zone.
It was?
Sure, here. It's clean.
Oh, thanks.
You played a wonderful game today, boys.
But we lost.
No, honey, we played. For today, that's enough.
You know, she really believes that's slop.
Sure, why shouldn't she? She didn't have a buck and a half riding on the game.
Nice game, fellas. Really, Miss Dobkin, got a fine team.
Thank you.
Welcome to the league, fellas.
We should have won today. That really would have shown them jerks.
Listen, kiddo, it's just the first game. We'll do better.
You really think so?
I know so.
Nice game, boys. Nice game.
Strasburg. Where have you been?
Oh, you missed me, huh? Well, I was out working for the team.
Doing what?
Oh, right.
Oh,
Scouting.
I get it. Okay. Hi, Susie.
Hi, Aunt Mary.
What have we got here, mascot? A cheerleader.
Yeah, this is Susie Martin, our new left fielder.
You gotta be kidding me.
Lock it up or lose it, lover boy.
Okay, come on now. Everyone out at the field tomorrow afternoon for practice. You be there too, Susie. Bye.
On June 21st, 1975, the city of Baltimore dedicated the ballpark. It was dedicated to a lady named Mary Dobkin, but to thousands of poor, sometimes homeless Baltimore children, she was always known simply as Aunt Mary. And, knock wood, she still is.